Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We are looking at DXY on a daily time frame today. Keep in mind today's Thursday, one day before Friday, and the weekend mentality will be coming in. I would be looking for risk off mentality. As you can see on DXY, we have lost the 102 level. We are literally hanging on the 102 level by a thread. Today, if we close under 102, I would be looking for a little bit of a deeper retrace, maybe down to the 101.50 level, and then hopefully hold above that. Worst case scenario, we're going to come to the 101 as we've already depicted on this chart. The goal is to look for a lower high with a rounding bottom and then an accumulation back up into that 103 level. And that will confirm that this double bottom accumulation is occurring on DXY. Now we are almost into the oversold region over here on DXY on RSI, so today's daily close is going to be very important. If we can hold out 102, we can possibly look for a double bottom reversal. If we close under that 102, then we can go look for a little bit deeper retrace into the close on Friday, and then we can look for that downside on DXY to translate into upside on Bitcoin and ETH, which is what we were waiting for over the last few videos, as I was saying that eventually Bitcoin and ETH will get some upside love as DXY is breaking these supports on the lows, and that's exactly what we're getting right now. So it shouldn't be news narrated a pump where they're saying BlackRock and Fidelity are coming out with the Bitcoin ETF, blah 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 blah, things like that. I mean, if you're thinking that that is what caused the pump, then you would have to assume that they're already in the trade before you are being able to even know of it. So I don't think the narrative that the news is causing the pump is the proper way to look at it. I would look at it as in the sense that the short squeeze is in effect because DXY and Bitcoin both dropped together, but DXY stayed down. And as DXY consolidated sideways, that's when Bitcoin and ETH made their move. So keep that in context for you moving forward. Here is Bitcoin on a daily time frame. As you remember, we were drawing this descending channel, consolidating in there. We were looking for a double bottom situation. We got the bottom over here on the 200 EMA. Once we lost that support and confirmed above that support, that was enough for everyone to get into the long, and that's where the news article came as we were breaking this resistance over here at 27,000, and there you go. You got a nice little $3,000 pop. Technically from 25,000 to 30,000 was a $50,000 move. So just be aware. Also on RSI, you can see we had multiple bullish drives of bullish divergence, but it was this two double bottom with bullish divergence because it made a lower low on price, but an equal low on RSI that gave you the signal for you to look for the long on a daily time frame. So just wanted to point that out if you want to use that for future reference. As of right now, as long as we're above 29,500, I'm not looking for downside. But the second we get a 4-hour close under 29,500, I'll be looking for us to go test deeply into 28,500, and then it's even possible to go test into 27,500. So you have the same move up possible to the downside. Please be aware that you're not over leveraged. We are in bullish control zone, so we should be looking for longs off of resistance support, aka like 18,500-ish. But anything lower than that is a possible move to basically sweep liquidity from yesterday's pump and then take out the low from that. So just be aware of that moving forward. You don't want to get caught in the market shenanigans because the short squeeze is pretty much over. Now if they want to short, they're basically getting a great price and no resistance if we retrace a little bit to support near, I want to say 28,500-ish. So keep that in mind moving forward for Bitcoin. Now let's go to ETH on a daily. So ETH on the daily doing the same thing as Bitcoin. We were looking for downside. Bitcoin was a little bit stronger than ETH because ETH actually took a deeper dive onto the 200, under the 200, and then we found support near 1550, 1650. The EMA, I think this was like a 0.8885, something like that. And then we basically claimed above the 200 EMA again, and that was the signal for the longs, and that's why we're breaching out. We're still not above the previous lower high, but we are basically in the midst of trying to do one of those little inverse head and shoulders. Let me show you what I mean. Something like from here to here to here, and then it's going to come back, test, and then break out further. Okay, so just be aware of movement like that to, you know, take some liquidity back out of the people who longed late. And then once we confirm support over here at 1850, I would be looking for upside continuation to go test back into 2000 and then probably 2200 after that. So that's the price path as of now. It is breaking out of the consolidation, but we're just looking for that little retest back onto the breakout area near 1820. And then once we get that test, if we don't get the low over there and we get a low about 1840, 1850, that's also okay. That will confirm that yes, this move is true, and we can look for continuation upside into 1220 and higher. So be patient for those 4-hour closes. Right now we're coming off overbought conditions, so the 21 EMA should be the first target. I mean, worst case scenario, if you have 4-hour open and close underneath 1800, I would kind of lose that bullish narrative and hope that the support at 1760 holds for sideways and up later. So that's what I'm looking at for you guys on today. Tomorrow we will follow up with what we are talking about today. If you guys have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. If you guys are looking to trade with me live, please feel free to join me on the Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of the video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that help this channel grow. So thank you so much. And last but not least, if you guys have any other questions, concerns, comments, leave it in the section below, or DM me on the Discord for an immediate answer. And then if you already have access to all that, please just leave me a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications so we can spread this content to other people. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Be safe. Talk to you soon.